Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Strops, and today I'm going to be bringing you a video talking about a very controversial topic. But first of all, before I touch on that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the gameplay. And this is a Hardpoint Yemen gameplay from League Play. I do end up going 42-5, so it's a pretty action-packed game, and I hope you lot can enjoy watching it in the background while I'm talking to you about what I'm talking about. So anyway, the topic of today's video is going to be the End of Decerto ? And it's a rhetorical question, and what I mean by the End of Decerto is basically, with MLG being confirmed for Black Ops 2, everyone is seeing it as such a good thing. It's going to be like a revolution in gaming type thing. We didn't have it on MW3, so it can only mean good things for Black Ops 2, which I hear loud and clear. I personally am so happy that MLG picked up COD, and it's really cool that there's going to be a lot more competition and shit. So yeah, I'm personally, as a player, I'm happy. But after thinking about what this can mean for everyone, I've started to think about what it can mean for the EU community, because despite the EU community also playing basically the same rule set, we are quite different. Like, our systems are quite different. For example, in NA we have MLG, and in the EU we have Decerto, and those two organizations have never really been able to collaborate together. I personally don't know why. Like, I'm not behind the desk, so I'm not going to go on as if I have some secret Illuminati arse knowledge. I don't know why it's not happened before, but it seemed as if on Black Ops 2 we were finally going to get a universal rule set, and I was hoping for that to happen on Black Ops 2, as I'm sure a lot of people were hoping for that to happen on Black Ops 2. But now that MLG has been confirmed that they will be picking up Call of Duty, does this mean the end of the EU community? And what I mean by that is, obviously it won't be the end of the EU community because there'll still be players from the EU, but I mean Decerto and European Gaming League. Will it be the end of those organizations and businesses? Because just as I'm sure the people who run those businesses love seeing the EU community grow, as harsh as it may sound, it is still a business to them. Just as playing COD for a lot of people is a business where they make money from it, the event organizers, it's a business from them. And if they are simply not making enough money from it, then they can't, despite them wanting to, they actually can't have more lands, have more tournaments. And it's not because they don't want to, it's just because they can't. And over MW3 there was no MLG at all, which meant that either the NA players would quit, or they would attend lands like local lands such as UMG, or they would end up coming to the EU to play the EGLs, which is what quite a few teams did. Well, when I say quite a few, only a handful really, which is what they did. And now that there is MLG, I mean, everyone was so happy with the NA teams coming over to Europe because it seemed as if it was going to mean such big things. But now that there's MLG, will these teams need to ever come over to Europe again? Because I'm sure the prize pot in MLG is going to be a lot more money. I don't know, I can't remember how many EGLs there are a year, but I'm sure there's more MLG events than EGL events. But if I'm wrong, then please let me know in the comments. But yeah, it will simply not be lucrative for them to come and play at European tournaments, because we don't have enough prize money and there's just not enough tournaments really. And I'm sure that most players would say an MLG event is better than an EGL event, just because I don't know, a lot of players do say that. They say the EGL is off schedule. I personally have attended 2 EGL events. I've never attended an MLG event, and I think EGL events are pretty cool myself, but some people prefer MLG. So does this mean that it will go back to the way that it was, where the EU community was basically alienated from the NA community, and they had their own rule set, and we weren't growing enough? We were just we were a sub-community really. We wasn't even a community. There was the main community, and if you didn't live in America, then it was tough shit. You had to just fall into your little niche, which is bullshit really, and I'm sure a lot of players would say it's bullshit as well. And the reason behind me thinking like this, there's so many things that have led to it. Just I mean, I might be a paranoid guy. There might be some plans behind the scene that I'm not knowing. I don't know. But it's little things like, I don't know if anyone who watches my videos plays Game Battles and they've ever tried to use the word Decerto on the website, which Game Battles is obviously a Major League Gaming website, an MLG website. You can't actually use the word Decerto, and it's so childish. Like, I don't understand why that is, but it's another little factor showing that the NA community just doesn't support the EU community. And what got me onto this trailer for, it was something so small, but the other day I tried to rename some rules in like, you know, when you save your rules for game modes and then you can load them up, and I tried to call the game mode Decerto something, like Decerto, Hardpoint, CTF, whatever I was playing, and I couldn't actually use the word Decerto because it said it was profanity or something, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? I mean, if this game is supposed to be the breakthrough of all the communities merging together, and it's just going to be a wonderful Call of Duty, love and friends and all that gay shit, then I thought this would be it. But things like that just really show, well, it seems to show the hidden agenda of what's happening. And I'm just wondering what is going to happen to the EU community. Are we going to go back to our old tournaments with like low prize money? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm in the money so I can really talk about money and shit, but I'm just saying for the pro players, because then what that could lead to is a lot of people quitting because they're not making enough money from it. Because I do know pro players who actually live off COD, and obviously if they're not making money, then it's not going to be good enough. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video to just, it was kind of me just ranting really. It was really a rant on my thoughts on what is going to happen to the EU community now that MLG have picked Call of Duty up. And if you feel the same, or if you feel any different, then please let me know in the comments below. Inbox me, comment, message me on Xbox, tweet me. And yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I'm out, guys. Peace.